Bonjour. Hi everyone. J'espère que tout le monde va bien. Hi, Mila. Hi, Claudie. And hi to everyone else. Alors, bienvenue à ton pratique. Bonjour, Sadida. Sadiya. Alors, bienvenue à ton pratique du yin. Welcome to your yin practice. Pour le pratique aujourd'hui, on va utiliser, on a besoin de quelque chose qui peut supporter le bas de dos. So today, I want you to find something at home. It can be a block, it can be a cushion, ça peut être un livre épais, ça peut être une coussin, quelque chose qui peut supporter le bassin quand on est sur le dos. So find something that you'll be able to support your low back with when you're laying on the back. On va commencer dans la posture du cadavre, mais garde ton que ça soit proche, comme ça tu peux facilement transitionner aux prochaines postures. So we're going to start today's posture practice in corpse pose, so laying on our back, but keep your accessory close by so that you can easily transition to the next posture. I'll meet you on the mat. On se couche sur le dos, so we're laying on the back for now. Avec l'en arrière de votre crâne, avec les deux omoplates et avec le sacrum bien connecté avec le tapis. So you're laying here with the back of your skull, with your two shoulder blades, and with your low back or sacrum connected to the mat. And you might notice parts of your spine are not touching the mat. Et là, il y a quelques parties de ton corps qui ne sont pas en contact avec le tapis. Ces parties-là sont les courbes naturelles du colonne. So those are the natural curves of the spine, and you want them to be present as you're laying here because this means that the spine is now neutral. On va prendre quelques minutes ici juste pour arriver sur le tapis, just taking a few minutes here to arrive on the mat. Start to let go of everything external of yourself. On relâche tout ce qui est à l'extérieur et on rentre à l'intérieur. So draw your awareness within and start picking up on all of the little feelings and sensations on the inside of your body. And maybe just check in with yourself. Ask yourself how you feel today. Remarque comment tu sens aujourd'hui. Once you've acknowledged your feelings, recognize whether or not those feelings will serve you while you're here on your mat today. Remarque si les sentiments que tu gardes vont vous servir sur le tapis aujourd'hui. Et sinon, avec ton prochaine expiration, relâche-le. If not, with your exhale, whatever those feelings are, let them go. Take a big inhale through your nose. Et un grand soupir par la bouche, on se dégonfle. If you like, rest your hands on your belly. Inspire, gonfle le ventre, la poitrine, la cage thoracique. Et par la bouche, expire, on se dégonfle. If you like, place one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart. Take another inhale. Feel the breath rising up underneath your hands. Et sur l'expiration, on peut sentir l'air qui sort du nez et comment le corps descend. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Et cette fois, on va respirer par le nez. Through your nose, exhale. On garde la chaleur de les respirations à l'intérieur. So just keeping the warmth of our breath on the inside so it ignites our internal flame.
And just do your best to stay with your breath for the duration of the practice today, because your breath is like an anchor to keep you in the present moment. Alors, reste connecté avec les respirations, parce que les respirations sont comme une ancre qui va vous garder dans le temps présent. And whenever you're feeling challenged, go back to the breath. Use your breath as fuel to help you move through this practice. The more breath that you take in, the more energy that you provide for yourself. Let's take one more breath in and an even bigger breath out. Descends les bras à vos côtés, commence à bouger les doigts, commence à bouger les orteils, and gently begin to wake up your body from the stillness. Feel free to lengthen the legs forward, your arms above your head. Étire le corps au complet. Un grand inspiration par le nez. Et sur l'expiration, rapproche les genoux aux poitrines. Grab your shin, knees, or thighs. Start to rock your hips from side to side. Bascule le bassin d'une côté à l'autre. Massez le bas de dos dans le tapis. Slowly lower both of your feet to the mat. On descend les deux pieds sur le tapis. Les pieds sont séparés la grandeur de les hanches. Allonge les bras. On est capable de toucher derrière les talons avec le doigt au milieu. On est presque là. So you're trying to graze the backs of your heels with your middle fingers. Maybe you're almost there. Your feet are separated hip width apart, planted on the mat. Now, you're going to grab whatever accessory you're using. Tu vas prendre n'importe quel accessoire que tu vas utiliser. And you're going to elevate your pelvis. On soulève le bassin. Slide your accessory underneath your sacrum or your low back. On va mettre l'accessoire derrière du bassin ou derrière du sacrum. Remember, your sacrum, it's a bone that is flat and triangular, located at the base of your spine. Alors, votre sacrum est un os plat et triangle qui est situé au base du colonne. So it should feel more or less comfortable if your block is in the right place. Make sure that it is at the very, very bottom of your spine and it's not digging into your back. Moi, j'aime monter mes hanches un petit peu plus haut. I like to bring my hips higher. So what I'm going to do is take a second block. I like to leave it on this 6-inch side for a total of 9 inches underneath me. This is quite challenging for most. So if this is not working for you, find a better way. Alors, j'adore de monter mes hanches haut. Avec les deux blocs ici, ça fait un total de 9 pouces sous le bassin. Alors, cette option peut se sentir difficile pour quelques-uns de nous. Alors, toujours le choix de descendre les hanches, de mettre les blocs ou ton accessoire un peu plus bas. Choisissez les options qui vous conviennent. Roule les omoplates derrière du poitrine, allonge les bras à vos côtés, les paumes en face vers le haut. Et expire, relâche. On se calme. Et on respire. Supported bridge pose. It's a really nice way to gently stretch open the front of your hips. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, relax. Let your shoulders melt on your mat. Same for the back of your skull. And just let your body drape over your accessory like a tablecloth, how it drapes over the table. And then focus on your breathing, your deep, deep inhales through the nose, and even deeper exhales through the nose. For those who would like to deepen the sensation across the front of their hips, feel free to extend your legs forward. Do this one leg at a time. See how it feels to extend the right leg forward. If it feels good, then maybe extend the left leg forward. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale, let yourself be supported by your accessory, by your mat, by the earth. Notre corps est bien supporté par les accessoires et par le tapis, la terre. Inspire. If legs straight out feels uncomfortable, especially in the lower back, then you don't have to stay here. Rebend the knees, plant your feet. Remarque comment le colonne s'allonge. So notice, it might be very, very subtle, but the spine is actually becoming longer, it's lengthening, becoming less compressed. So continue to point your tailbone forward between your knees and allow your chest to slowly approach your chin. 3 derniers cycles de respiration dans cette option. Inspire. Expire. Breathe slowly. In through the nose. Out through the nose. Et à la fin de votre dernier souffle, reste comment vous êtes, stay as you are, et on va croiser le cheveu gauche sur votre cuisse droite. Figure 4 shape with your legs, left ankle over right. Garde le pied gauche en flexion, flex your left foot. Let the toes curl back to your left knee. And gently press your left knee towards the mat. Doucement, on descend le genou vers le sol. Les mouvements, ils sont vraiment, vraiment micro, mais c'est le mouvement quand même. So you might notice that the movements, they might be really small, almost micro, but that's still movement, and that's all that we want. So stay here for another 5 breaths. 5 cycles de respiration. À la fin de votre dernier souffle, when you get to your last exhale, uncross your left ankle from your right thigh, plante le pied gauche sur le tapis et change côté. On va croiser le cheville droit sur la cuisse gauche. Garde le pied droit en flexion, les orteils roulent vers ton genou droit et légèrement descend ton genou droit vers le sol. So feel the openings here through the front of the left thigh, but also deep within the right hip. Keep lengthening to your low back. Point the tailbone forward. Let your chest slowly move towards your chin. 5 breaths here. À la fin de votre dernier souffle, croise les jambes, uncross the legs, plant your right foot back on the mat. Take a breath here. Inhale. Expire. Good. Then from here, you're going to slowly lift both of your feet off of the mat. On va soulever les deux pieds du tapis. Make sure that your sacrum feels comfortable here, connected to the surface beneath it. Prochaine expiration. Allonge les deux jambes vers le haut. Straighten both legs up. You can have a bend in your knees if your hamstrings are tight. You can hold your hamstrings with your hands, or if you have a strap available and you want to bring it behind your legs or into the arches of your feet and hold on, you're more than welcome to do that. Ou tu peux tout simplement garder les pieds à terre si tu préfères. You can also just keep your feet on the floor if that's what works. Take a big breath in. Expire. Et sentir tous les fluides dans les jambes qui descendent vers le torse. And this is actually really, really nice for the heart. It gets the heart, it de-stresses the heart. It doesn't have to work as hard to pump the blood and allow it to circulate through the entire body. Cette posture est aussi bien pour ceux qui est sur les pieds pour plusieurs heures pendant la journée. À la fin de votre journée, repose-toi bien et garde les jambes sur un mur. So at the end of the day, after being on your feet, it can be really, really nice to spend some time with your legs like this, but right up against the wall. So making it even more restorative. 5 more breaths. À la fin de votre dernier souffle, when you make it to your last exhale, bend your knees. Et descends un pied à la fois. So lower one foot at a time. Et prends un dernier cycle de respiration. One more breath cycle here. Inhale. Expire. Prochaine inspiration. Monte l'en avant du bassin vers le haut. Lift the front of your pelvis up. Et enlève les accessoires. Remove your accessories from underneath you. And then lower one vertebrae at a time. On descend une vertébrae à la fois. Your sacrum comes down last. And take a moment just to feel how it feels to no longer have that accessory underneath you. Notice that nice neutral spine. Take one more breath here, your biggest inhale so far. La plus grande expiration jusqu'à maintenant. All right, from here, you just simply roll over onto one side. On va rouler sur une côté, droite ou gauche. Et sur votre côté, prends 2 ou 3 cycles de respiration. Just take 2 or 3 breaths while you're here. Et remarque comment le côté monte sur l'inspiration. Comment le côté dégonfle ou descend sur l'expiration. When the time is right for you, quand vous êtes prête, rise up, have a seat, asseyez-vous. Okay, so from here, you're going to sit down with your legs lengthened ahead. On va rester assis, mais avec les jambes allongées vers en avant. Toujours le choix de rester assis sur une coussin, sur des blocs. You can sit on your cushion, you can sit on a block, whatever you need. You can bend your knees if your hamstrings are tight. Tu peux rester ici avec les genoux en flexion si les jambes sont serrées. Take a deep breath in. Reach your arms up and lengthen through your spine. On allonge le colonne, inspire. Sur l'expiration, bascule le bassin vers en avant, descend les bras. On rond le dos et descend le front. So when we're now in a passive forward fold, what makes us passive is that the back is round. We're not trying to keep it straight. Alors, on est dans une flexion vers en avant passive et non active. Active, c'est quand on essaie de garder le dos droit. Mais maintenant, le dos est rond. And we're not trying to pull or force ourselves. We're moving with gravity. Alors ici, on ne veut pas forcer ou tirer notre corps dans le flexion vers en avant. On bouge avec les forces naturelles. So just let your head hang low, or if you like, support your head with your block. Avec des blocs, c'est moins stressant pour le cou, moins stressant pour les épaules. You can let your shoulders slide down your back. Ou si vous êtes habitué à monter les épaules vers les oreilles, peut-être garde tes bras derrière du dos. And let your shoulder blades just glide down. Inhale. Exhale. This is a nice posture for reflection, simply because we are bowing towards ourselves. Prends un moment ici pour réfléchir. Just a few more breaths now. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath. Your biggest inhale so far. Your biggest exhale so far. And with your hands right under your shoulders, press into the mat. Inspire, déroule ton colonne, remonte une vertèbre à la fois. On remonte le tête sur le dernier moment. Et expire. Maintenant, on va arranger les accessoires pour spotter derrière du poitrine. So you're going to arrange your accessories to support the back of your chest. So set your blocks up or your cushion up somewhere where you know that your chest will land when you recline back. Alors, tu vas arranger les blocs dans un endroit où est-ce que tu sais que la poitrine va descendre quand tu recules, quand tu descends sur le dos. And again, we don't want the blocks to be digging or your accessories to be digging into your body. You just want it to give you a little bit of a lift, especially in the upper back. And then as you exhale, you can maybe just let your head drop. If this doesn't feel comfortable, don't worry, I have another option.
So you're just here in a really deep supported back bend. Maybe with your feet on the mat, that feels better for your lower back. If you're not feeling good in the neck here, then you have to find another accessory to support your head. Alors, si vous n'êtes pas confortable ici avec le tête relâché vers l'arrière comme ça, il faut chercher un autre accessoire qui va supporter le crâne. So since I have two blocks, what I like to do is put them up on the 6-inch side, one for the back of my chest, and the other for the back of my skull. And then when I feel more open and when I feel more ready, I remove the second block from underneath my skull and I allow the top of my head to descend to the floor. So let's try it out. Set yourself up, make sure that this feels good, and take a deep breath in. On the exhale, relax. And just like our bridge, let your body drape over your block. Un bon ouverture ici au niveau du poitrine. A really nice opening here for the chest. Let your shoulders drop down. Take your time breathing. Prenez votre temps pour respirer. So I think I'm ready. Je suis prête pour enlever le bloc derrière de votre crâne. Je laisse le couronne de votre tête à descendre sur le tapis. Et pour profondir les sensations, if ever you want to go a little deeper, you can include your arms by lifting them up, over, and down. Palms are facing the sky. The backs of your hands might hover over the floor or they might drop to the floor. Alors ici, les bras sont soulevés au-dessus du tête avec les paumes face au plafond. Peut-être les mains descendent sur le plancher, peut-être pas. Focus on your breathing. Three more breaths. 3 cycles de respiration. Inspire. Expire. 2 more. À la fin de votre dernière souffle, intercroise les doigts derrière de votre crâne. So you're cradling the back of your skull with your palms, fingers are interlaced. And then use an inhale to gently pick up your head and to gaze forward at your feet. En lentement, soulève le crâne et on regarde en avant vers les pieds. Descends sur les avant-bras, lower to your forearms. Et avec une expiration, on soulève. With an exhale, gently rise up. Enlève vos accessoires. Move your accessories from behind you. And then lower to your back. Redescends sur le dos. Remarque comment ça sent. Sens les blocs derrière du poitrine. Notice how it feels to no longer have those blocks behind the chest. Maybe now the heart, the lungs, the space between your last set of ribs and your diaphragm has become more open.
Alors, on est beaucoup plus ouvert au niveau du poitrine, au niveau du cage thoracique. L'espace entre les dernières côtes et ton diaphragme, beaucoup plus ouvert. Prends une grande inspiration par le nez, remplis jusqu'aux clavicules. Sur l'expiration, relâche ton pratique. Put this practice behind you now. Take a moment to notice how you feel. Et j'espère que tu sens mieux maintenant comparé au début du pratique. Hoping that you're feeling better now compared to how you felt maybe at the beginning of your practice. Just toi et tes souffles. Just you now and your breath. Et parce qu'on est chez nous, on est à la maison, si vous avez du temps, reste ici, prends tout le temps que vous avez besoin pour reposer, pour préparer pour le reste de votre journée. So take the time that you need here to rest, to recover, and prepare for the rest of your day. Et n'oublie pas de vous remercier toi-même pour les efforts sur le tapis. Don't forget to take a moment and thank yourself for your efforts on the mat today. Je vous remercie pour votre présence. Thanking you always for your presence. It's always appreciated. And I'm grateful to have you here. Je vous souhaite une bonne reste de journée. So wishing you all a great rest of your day. And until next time, namaste. So when you're ready, you can lower the arms and slowly wake yourself back up. Et continue avec le reste de votre journée. Keep these feel-good vibes with you.
And I'll see you next time. On se voit à la prochaine. Bonne journée tout le monde.
Bonne journée.
Mon plaisir. Bonne journée.
Bye.
Pareillement.
Take
Bye.
care.
Thank you. Take care. Have a great one.
Thanks so much.
You're most welcome. My pleasure as always.
Always
Grateful
good.
for you. Without you, it wouldn't be possible. So thank you.
Likewise.
Thank you.